Good morning students. In today's class we have to discuss about the topic real and apparent depth. First of all you have to understand the concept. We have a two medium, one is the air and other is the water. In this case you are at the top and fish is inside the water. You are seeing the fish, but this fish is seem to you are raised. How it is? See here. When you are seeing to fish, then the rays are drawn from the fish. So the first ray is this. This is the ray drawn from the fish at the 0 degree angle. Next ray is move towards your eye, and it is moving from denser to rarer. So the ray has to bend away from the normal. So it is bending away from the normal like this. So this is your refracted ray and this is your incident ray, and this is your angle of incidence. You know that this ray is going in this direction, refracted ray is going in this direction. A ray which is normal, this is moving at the straight line. So both are not going to be meet. So where image forms? The image will form when you can draw this ray at the back side. So you are drawing this ray at the back side. See here, at the back side you are drawing the ray, and at this point the both rays are meet. So image will be formed at this point. What will happen? You are seeing that fish appears you at this point. So what happened? What the real depth of the fish? This is the real depth of the fish. This is your real depth. But you are seeing fish at this point. This is your apparent depth. What it is? This is your apparent depth. The difference between both the depth is the shift. How much this is shifted. This is known as a shift. So due to refraction, when you are seeing the object inside the water, the object appears you just it is raised up. Suppose coin is inside the water. When you are seeing a coin, the height of coin from real it is seen to be a raised. So this is the application of the refraction, where the things to be like this. So you know that refractive index of water with respect to air will now equal to the ratio of real depth to the apparent depth. The ratio will give you a refractive index and real depth upon apparent depth. This is your formula. Suppose you have a question. A question will be like this. First is this question. Suppose you have a question like this. A depth of a river is 2 meter. A depth of river is given 2 meter. So you have to find the real depth. You have to find the apparent depth. How you will find? You know that a real depth is given. What is given? Real depth. And refractive index of water, you know that the refractive index of water with respect to air will be equal to the real depth upon apparent depth. What is your refractive index of water? This is equal to the 4/3. This is your refractive index of water. Real depth is given at 2. You have to find the apparent depth. How it will become? When you cross multiply, then what will happen? 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. So apparent depth will become 3 upon 2. It means 1.5. It means that the real depth of a river is 2 meter, but apparent depth of the river will become 1.5 meter due to the refraction. Next case, what happens when fish is seeing to you? When you are, the top first case we have seen that when you are seeing to fish, then fish is like just are raised. But what happens when the case is reversed? Now fish is seeing to you. What will happen? See here. Now the case is reversed. This is your fish, that is water, and above of it is a air. Suppose you are flying or the bird is flying. In this case, fish is seeing to the bird or you, which are the flying one. Now in this one, when fish is seeing to you or bird, then the ray should be drawn from the bird or you. So first of all, the ray at a 0 degree angle, it is drawn. It is a water. Now the next ray is drawn like this at an angle, and this is your incidence angle. Ray is drawn from air to water. It means from rarer to denser. Then the ray, after moving, it will bend towards the normal. What will happen? It will bend towards the normal. Now you will see both rays are going away to each other, then the both ray will not going to be meet. But when you draw at the back side, then the ray will meet like this. Now both rays are meeting here. The image will be formed at this place. It means that when fish is seeing to you, then your real depth is this one. This is your real depth, but your height is raised from the real, and this will become your now apparent depth. You are understanding the point? When you are flying above it and fish is seeing to you, in this case your height is raised from the original one. Are you getting the point? In this way, the apparent depth is more than the real depth in next one. Okay.